this as my symmetry center. If I just use the original tree tool, I'll get 5 of them. Also then, if I reflect through that center, the other 5, so I can hit shift, I think, and get, no, I can't do that. So what I need to do is to select 2 copies and then do rotation, and get all 10. So that's a quick way. If you want to delete a lot of pieces of a symmetric object, you can use the symmetry tools to build the selection,
okay,
and then hide. Another very useful operation is grouping. So let's again symmetric selection, although it doesn't matter.
I missed how to hide the commander is which key?
倒数第二个。
How to hide them? Yeah, anytime you any selection, you can hide any selection. So it's generally a question of how to build the selection you want. Right. Okay, so it looks like we have 10-fold symmetry around here, right? For instance, it looks like there are, let me zoom in a bit. It looks like there are 10 copies of this strut. But again, the symmetry group does not support 10-fold. Supports 5-fold symmetry. So we have to sort of build up 10-fold.
Excuse me, you mean this supports 5-4 symmetry as well?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So when
Great.
For instance, if I just build a structure, my symmetry axis, again, I have to use my memory. My symmetry axis is that central red strut. So I can, for instance, select this ball, select neighbors a few times, and then I can apply rotational symmetry to get full 5 copies of that. Yeah, you can do 5-fold symmetry. You can also do it one at a time if you use one of these tools.
Okay.
Okay.
So the last thing I want to show you, I think, let me just check the menus. There are some interesting things you can do with intersections. Line, plane, and line-line intersection. Line-plane is generally better behaved. Line-line, the way it's implemented can actually cause integer overflows in some cases. So it's generally better to try to intersect a line and a plane. You do that sort of by,
Line plane.
give you an example. That's a very good. I'm going to delete everything. Let me show you something. I'm just going to start building here. Just sort of building randomly. And let's see. So I just sort of build some random structure with orange and blue. Now suppose that I want to make an object that has this as sort of in icosahedral symmetry. I might do something like this. Let's say here's my red axis of symmetry. Here's my yellow axis of symmetry. And I want to find the center. So what I'll do is I'll just make a panel. It doesn't matter what direction the panel goes in, it just has to contain this axis, the yellow axis. So I'll make a panel, and now I can do line plane intersection. There's my symmetry center. I'll go ahead and I'll use the new tool for icosahedral symmetry. Okay. And now I can delete my
panel,
extra stuff that I didn't really care about, and select all. Then I'll shift to unselect the center because I don't really need that replicated. I'm going to go ahead and do a look at this. So now I have my center. I don't know what I'll get, but I should get 60 copies of that. Okay. So basically, you can use line plane intersection to do center. If you know how to build, say, the faces of a polyhedron,